Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Mohamad bin Norakmar. I am from program IM249 Information Content Management.
Hello, hi. My name is Siti Nurhaniza Binti Hata from program IM249 Information Content Management.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Adham bin Sulaiman. I am from program IM249 Information Content Management.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Adam bin Aziz. I am from program IM249 Content Information Management.
What is scam? Scam is a modus of fraud that disguises certain parties that aim to obtain data or profit from others. So basically, this scam mode can happen everywhere, whether it is reality or online. The activity in this scam has its own way or trick to gain trust from its victim. So the person who did scam we call a scammer, trickster or swindler. We go to the next slide. Scam in social media example. There are 5 examples of scam, which is love scam, phishing scam, free gift card scam, insurance scam, buy and sell scam. What is a love scam? According to a study by Khatijah Alawi in the Journal of Social Development, love scam is a cybercrime that target group of women, especially working women, which involve the loss of million ringgit. So, with the rapid growth of cyber technology that has become a phenomenon for the global community at this time, has pushed cyber love relationship to become a current trend at this time. Okay, next slide. How to prevent scam in social media? We can prevent scam from social media with keep your personal information confidential on social media, such as your name, address and phone number. Next, social media users should know who they are dealing with by verifying the identity of the person you are dealing with through the right source. Next is create a strong password in your social media. Basically, we cannot use a easy password to guess, like our name and our number telephone. And lastly is be careful when you buy and sell online in social media. In this part, buy and sell online in social media become a trend of scam nowadays, because the statistic by PTRM shows that buying and selling online in social media have increasing case daily. The expected outcome. The impact of the above discussion will bring I hope the impact of the above discussion will bring the positive result to all social media users. Next, the public awareness and social media users about scam are more widespread and more careful when using social media. And the last one is makes all parties obligated to find a proactive solution to curb this scam activity from spreading and treated social media users in the country. That's all my presentation. Thank you.
Hello, hi. Next, I'm going to talk about cyberbullying on social media. Cyberbullying is also known as the information vulnerabilities that exist in information technology world. According to UNICEF, as you guys know that UNICEF stands for United Nations of Children Funds, back in 2019, they stated that 3 of 10 young people have experience of being a victim of cyberbullying. Without wasting any time, I'm going to I'm going to present to you what is cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is the act of violence in the use of technology to harass, threaten, embarrass, or target another person. Online threats and mean aggressive or rude text, tweets, posts, or message all count. So thus posting personal information, pictures, or videos designed to hurt or embarrass someone else. This kind of cyberbullying can be happening in multiple platforms or social media such as Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, YouTube, and also Instagram. What is the platform used to commit such cyber threats? And of course, social media that includes with Instagram, Facebook, and sort of mobile such as text message, online messaging, such as Facebook online messenger, Telegram, and WhatsApp. For the abuser also consists of classmates, young strangers, adult strangers. But also it's not only limited for that have been displayed in here. It can be from your own family and those people who are very close to you that you call friends. Because I'm also personally been experienced with cyberbullies from my relative that throw a body shaming on me. So yeah, it's kind of hurt actually. It needs to change in our society. All right. Next, we have the main causes of this case. The main abuser of the cyberbullies do such things because of to commit revenge, because of the past experience with a targeted person. The second, it can be envy of someone's lifestyle because people on social media tend to show their happiness and their wealth. So it can be exists the envy feelings. So these people trying to kind of abuse someone's happiness. Next, we have self-satisfaction. Actually, self-satisfaction have a close relation with mental illness. If you think back, how can a person feel satisfied of commit such as cyberbullies to people? So yeah, their mental state need to be take a look back because probably there will be something is wrong with them. And then lastly is entertainment. Somehow cyberbully can bring joy and entertainment to them. It's kind of weird. And I personally think this kind of self-satisfaction, mental illness, entertainment is relating to each other because how can this kind of thing bring such an enjoyment in your life, isn't it? Next, we have the negative effects to the victims. Yeah, as you can see that cyberbully can really ruin someone's life, reputation, and relationship with their social life and skills. The main negative effects, it can lead to depression. How can you tell that someone is having depression? You can see through their behavior, how they act before and current, how they be talking with you, how they act around you. Next, we have social anxiety. People tend to have a social anxiety to post about themselves on Instagram, Facebook. So they feel like there will be people out there that will judge them based on their posts. Sometimes it can be real hard for them to make a move and post something that makes them feel great. So yeah, that is called social anxiety. That we have trauma. It can cause a trauma to the victims. And let's see, we have low self-esteem. Yeah, indeed, that negative effects to the victim is it can bring someone to the lowest point of their life and lead to low self-esteem so that they are no longer have this kind of confidence to post anything on social media and end up deleting all of their personal information. Yeah, it can be one of the threats. For the prevention steps, um, to prevent the cyberbullying is to always stay low key in your life, always be humble about your wording, very careful of what you are posting. Sometimes it can be sensitive to some of the peoples, so we need to actually really mind of our words. Next, I strongly believe that if you tend to reveal so much information about your life, it can actually bring harm to you. It's not only bring harm to you yourself, but also can bring harm to your family and those people who are close to you, such as friends and relatives. As example, if you tend to show too much about your wealth, about your high income to the public, at the same time, it can lead to you become the victims of the scam. And others, yeah, it can be easy um, for those people who would like to against you to use those kind of information and commit such crime and bring harm to yourself. So you have to be careful on that. And then to be someone who are information literate, in the use of social media, you have to be very careful and wise on what to post and what to not post, so that this kind of literacy can actually protect you from become a victims of cyberbullies or any cyber threats that could happening in your life.
Here we have entered hoax. Firstly, hoax is a form of cybercrime that seems simple but has a huge impact on social life. The word hoax has become a popular word to fabricate false news or event. There are a variety different forms of hoax such as news, data, photos, videos, and much more. It can be interpreted as a text used in fake news in effort or spreading through social media to the user. Next, we enter the objective. It is to create a public opinion, lead public opinion, and to form perception. Countless research and case studies have been conducted by experts. It has been concluded that there are two different reasons of hoax to be created. Firstly, just for simple pleasure as a joke or fun. Secondly, as a way to inflict fear, creating panic and a variety reason that can affect a country and the people. Next is the different type of information hoax on social media. Firstly is fake news, a method that seeks to replace original news with adding additional context such as conspiracy theories. Next is misinformation, information being inaccurate for primarily intended to deceive people. Lastly is propaganda, a method that has been conducted for decades, an activity to convert information, facts, to influence people's opinion. Now is the step in prevention. Firstly is by analyzing news sources. By checking the lack of author attribution, as it can be considered as a warning that requires checking. Next is checking news spelling and grammars. Real news sources employ professionals that provide quality content, while fake news content are contained with writing errors. Lastly, e-reporting. Reporting fake news allow action to be taken to delete the false information in the social media. Lastly, is the expected outcome. The expected outcome from this is to provide insight and awareness to social media users of the vulnerability in this cybercrime, to develop an interest and curiosity in exploring hoax in a deeper level, and finally to explore the necessary software to protect or detect hoax. Now, this expected outcome allow user to understand the seriousness of the issue in affecting a person's state of mind and a country. It will allow user to understand the danger of spreading fake news and the repercussion that can occur. And finally, it will develop an interest in learning on the separating original news and fakes, allowing users to identify an original news from a reliable source and a fake news created to deceive people. Now, in the continuation of our presentation, I will pass you along to my next group member.
Okay, now I will be talking about hack. What is hack? Hack is an act of unauthorized access or intrusion into a network or device in order to steal or exploit information, data or files. Hacking is an unauthorized intrusion into a network or a device. Who is the hacker? A hacker is a person who uses software, networking or other skills either to solve a technological problem or cause the problem instead. Anyone with technological abilities may refer to the word hacker, but it also refers to a person who uses his or her ability to obtain unauthorized access to systems or networks in intention of committing crimes. What is the purpose of the hacker? Their purpose is to steal data through identity theft, destroy or bring down systems to harm people, and often keep such systems hostage to obtain ransom. There are three types of hacker which I had researched about, which is the white hat hacker, black hat hacker, and grey hat hacker. The white hat hacker, also known as ethical hacker, which their aim is not to cause chaos but to act in the best interest of the public. For the black hat hackers, they gain unauthorized access to malicious networks and devices, whether to steal information, distribute malware, or benefit from ransomware, vandalize or otherwise damage system for some other purpose, including acquiring notoriety. So, in short, they are criminals. For the grey hat hackers, they sleep somewhere, although their motivation may be close to those of white hat hackers. At the same time, grey hats are more likely to enter networks without concern than white hat hackers. They are more likely to prevent undue harm to the systems they breach than black hat hackers. While they are not normally or only driven by money, grey hat hackers may agree to repair vulnerabilities that they have identified by their own unauthorized operations rather than using information to exploit vulnerabilities for illicit benefit. How to be hack resistant? Step 1. Download software from websites that are certified. If you intend to download a music clip or video or program from a reputable website, do so. Many websites sell some high-value application free to download, but they can bring a hacker virus or spyware to obtain your PC information. Step 2. Do not open on attachment of random email addresses. One of the main methods by which hackers distribute malware is email. The spyware or malware is concealed in the attachments and connection that the infection starts by clicking on. Hence, if they are not from any reliable source, never press on random attachments. Other than that, prior to running, scan all types of hard drives. A USB scanner can scan hard media such as pen drives, portable hard drives, or handheld devices to delete some type of malware. For the step 4, abstain from keeping the password simple. Do not hold passwords that are easy, such as your name followed by 1234, your pet name or birth name and date, and many more. Such data can be readily guessed or accessed from social media platforms. So follow best practices for password management for your accounts. You can keep an alphanumeric password that contains a mix of special characters. Step 5. Never save your login details or post it. The password on your PC holds your user ID and raises the chance of being victim of hackers. Often, aim to keep the username information memorized. Abstaining from sharing your password by email is also necessary. For the step 6, which is the last step for the hack segment, finally sign up for anti-hacking software. Anti-hacking software, which is a must-have for any PC, is also known as computer antivirus software. Through identifying and deleting viruses, spyware and other malwares, intrusion, anti-hacking software defends a PC from such cyber threats. In order to avoid any forms of emerging viruses, the antivirus program must be kept current with the newest virus signature. For the expected outcome, netizens is expected to follow the guidelines. In order to combat these hackers and in the end could alleviate the situation which is in critical condition. For the second one, netizens should not act obliviously and instead start working out on the flaws of their ethics towards cyber security. They should not be hindered from doing some cybersecurity action by taking it as easy as doing home chores. With every components and resources is available in our surroundings, and it took only a few simple clicks away in order to ensure the cybersecurity measures is applied and satisfied simultaneously. That's all for me.
In prevention of hoax, if hoax is detected on your social media, reporting it is the necessary action in an attempt to stop the fake news from spreading to other users.
Cyberbullying is the act of violence that happening in social media. It can ruin someone's good image and reputation, but it can be avoided but keep your life private and low-key.
If you are scammed, go to the police station and make a report on what happened so that police will take your statement and investigate.
Unhack yourself by studying about the hack itself and take responsive action.